I am absolutely loving what we're doing right now. Going around trying to figure out and solve all the many problems that we've been facing with, goods not coming in, to ensuring that we build up our provinces, to build up our finances, all that. And it's just going to continue from here on. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Anno 117. I hope you all are doing well today. I am going to be nerding out a lot today because, well, fun fact, I couldn't sleep last night, and I decided to go down the rabbit hole, or in case, doom scrolling on YouTube for quite some time, and I came across lore videos and what-ifs about the Witcher universe and Elder Scrolls and Lord of the Rings. So, I hope you're ready for it. While we also work on finally fixing the charcoal situation. Oh my god, difficult. 4,000 plus on the balance. That is gorgeous. I love it so much. Thank the gods. Thank the gods. Okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to look over here at Imperianopolis and see what is going on. There is one little thing that I have been considering. So we do have missing goods when it comes to the vintners, and that is a little bit because I did do a boo-boo. And the boo-boo being, well, there are other buildings that do require us to put in the honeycomb, specifically the tabulus, which I have over here. The tabulus is taking the sandarak wood and the honeycombs. Did this island have it? No. There's one island that did have the sandarak fertility, if I remember correctly. It was over here somewhere. It's somewhere. Wait. There, well, yeah, there it is. Well, no, we already have that. It was one of the islands that she had, damn it. Right over here. Eclipsis. Okay, so Eclipsis is a place that we can massively expand on the sandarak fertility. That took a lot longer than it should have, and that was very embarrassing. But at the same time, there is also stuff here on Durham. Yeah, I didn't see that one. There is enough room. There are enough people. So why don't I just get some more of them made right over here? Yeah, we can do that. Let's get the sandarak made on Durham as much as we possibly can. We can ship that out too. But we're also going to be taking this island as well. And I'm going to be renaming it to Inferna. I think it just fits, right? Yeah, it just fits. It just works. To quote our Lord and Savior Todd, right? How much is this island anyway? 20,000. Really? That's cheap. Spend money. Keeping clear. Awesome. Oh, sweet lord, can you not jet the damn Praetorians out there again? The hell is this? Apparently this is some new issue that the moment that you freaking get rid or take this island, or any island now, I have to worry about this population going down. Hey, get rid of that. We're gonna have a load of Praetorian cavalry just big chillin' out here for a little bit of time. Get rid of all this horrid beautification that she decided to do. And, oh my god, look at this. What in the crap were you doing? Just cease. Just cease. What is this? I don't even know. But anyway. Where are we going to put the villa, and where are we going to put the settlement? I think, oh boy. This is a mining town, per se. Yeah, where's the second mine slot? Oh, it's literally right there, isn't it? So I think we have the settlement right here. Okay. Let's go ahead and put the villa right here. Now watch this. Watch this. Come here, guys. Come here. You can do it. You can do it. What is this now? You don't have a workforce, but yet you're riding all the way to a villa that doesn't have a freaking road connection. Oh my god. If I turn this into a short, you know people are going to go ham on this one. I might just do it for the memes. That's so funny. And they legitimately will come in here, and then the issue with the patrician workforce, even though this is garrison cav, is I don't even know why it's just the cavalry that jets out. Hey, Ubisoft, this is another glitch right over here, another little bug. Let's fix this one. And then while you're at it, hey, I have 65 plus banners. Can I be one of the next people that has a banner exclusive Twitch stream? I'm kidding. One has to earn that. Okay, go inside, guys. Excellent. Love to see it. And fun fact, we no longer have a freaking patrician workforce over here. Jesus. Okay, so you are going to come over here. This is where our main harbor is going to be because of just general proximity to where we want our settlement to be. And this side over here, I'm thinking about expanding on the macro population. And the island here, change it up to Inferna. Thank you. We are going to devote this place to Mars. We're probably, I don't know if I want to build a temple over here. I don't think the population is going to be, like, massive. Hold on, this is not looking good at all. I don't think the population here is going to get massive at all, mostly just because I'm using this for charcoal, really, and we have 40 of the Liberty workforce right now. This, in of itself, requires how many people? 6 plebeians. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, Fun fact, I don't even necessarily even have to build up a settlement over here. I just want to, just because. Okay, one here. One over here. Well, not necessarily true. Like, if you build up the settlement, then you will be able to have an increased speed when it comes to charcoal production, especially with Mars. That's his whole shtick. And it's funny, for those of you guys who did watch the expert campaign from way back, you will know where the name Inferno comes from. So that's a little bit of a nod to the OGs of the community. Okay, that's exactly 80. That's 119. I'm going to build a warehouse right over here so they can start getting some charcoal out. And I unfortunately did not have time to sift through all of the trade routes yet, but I will do so. I was planning on doing that before today's video, but I did unfortunately get very busy and I couldn't get to this task. Who allowed you to have more military ships? Excuse you? Oh, I thought those were Zara's. I don't like that he's just lingering. I really don't. Don't give me the side eye. Get the hell out of here. Yes, I did snap at the man. What the hell? My goldsmiths. My goldsmiths. Can these patricians do their job and not screw it up? And then over back here, this side is going to be changed into a trading port. And once, I do want to let everyone know, we will be arming Imperianopolis to the teeth, right? Because this is going to be the spot that the False Emperor attacks us in. And we're going to ensure that he cannot break through. Essentially, I'm going to turn Imperianopolis into Minas Tirith. See, I told you that was going to bring in a whole bunch of different references. There's going to be so many different towers over here, so many choke points, and probably I'm going to fix up this entire side because this just looks awkward to me. I haven't liked it ever since I built it, and now I feel like we need a change. Okay, so with the new charcoal department, which I'm calling that right over here on Inferno, we need to have a ship that's going to transfer everything over. And I want to start working on the settlement now too. Where's my flagship that's going to bring in resources? Where are you? Holy crap, you're far. Okay, you need to go over to the capital, please. We can get the basics started up as usual. Okay. Let's go ahead and start on where we're going to put the settlement. I don't like to build right up against the freaking villa, man. Also, idea for villa. You should be able to do the same thing, or they should be able to function the same way as the haciendas. I know I said that in the previous video, but I'm going to say it again because Jester's entirely right. That's how it should be. I feel like I'm ridiculously hyper, and this is a little bit dangerous. Okay, you're going to go ahead and build that here, okay? There's no way that there's unrest happening there again. That way we don't lose out on our population here. A couple more houses like this, because those guys already have their road connection, and we're gonna give them the marketplace right there in the front. Wait, I forgot to set this place to Mars. Wait, mouse wheel, please. Devotion missing. Yeah, I know. Where's the damn sanctuary? Boom. That's only gonna bring it up to 38. It's nothing. It's legit nothing. In fact, if we want this place to be really freaking good, we should consider building upon it later on a lot. That'll boost the devotion meter, and we will get a lot of charcoal out from that side. Because I'm curious how fast it'll be. So right now, that is exactly, what, 30 seconds? They increase devotion to him. Oh, yeah, I mean, it can get ridiculous. So yes, I decided to not sleep. That totally because it was 150% my decision last night to not make that happen. And yeah, I just started doom scrolling, and I came across a very interesting video about politics in The Witcher 3 specifically. Or not only Witcher 3, but the politics of the Third Nilfgaardian War, which does indeed start even a little bit before the game starts. So, a little bit of a for those of you who are not fan of Witcher or don't know much about it, first of all, I highly recommend it. It's a really cool universe. I know I do say it a lot, and the reason why I like Witcher, just as a little personal note, I was going through a very tough time back when I found out that the series existed, and I read the books, I played the games, and it really kind of just got me out of that negativity that I was dealing with. So that's why I hold this admiration, this immense love for Witcher, simply for that reason. And that's why I talk about it a lot. And just that's how I am when it comes down to like fantasy genres. If it's a good fantasy genre, believe you me, I'm gonna like dive into it, deep dive, and understand as much of it as I possibly can. And Witcher is definitely up there. Obviously, you know, it's not anything perfect. It'll never be perfect. There's no story that is perfect. I lied. The Lord of the Rings pretty much is. But anyway, it's very interesting to hear from other people's perspectives how the political situation is in the world of Witcher. And for those of you who don't know, it's pretty much set in two different situations, two different theaters. So they combine the Northern Realms, which are places like Temeria, Redania, Edirne, Lyria, Sintra, Kovir, Kedwin, places like that in one group. Okay, those are all like Northern Realm type, the nations up there. They're all ruled by a king. Sometimes they're not even worthy of, you know, claiming said title because they're absolutely imbeciles. Where was I gonna grab? Oh yeah, I need tiles. Tiles. I think that's really it. I don't need much else there. And in the south, there is the Empire of Nilfgaard, which Nilfgaard started off as a independent city-state, and the people, the humans that came there through the conjunction of spheres, which was this massive change in the world, allowed like a whole different bunch of civilizations to come through and races. So like elves came in at one point, dwarves, gnomes, stuff like that, pretty much. And the humans that went into the south kind of hybridized with the elves that were there. So if you guys go and take a look-see at the Nilfgaardian language, it's kind of similar to that of, you know, the language of the elves, the true language of the elves, which is pretty cool. A little bit of information there goes a long way. What was I going to do here? I kind of am not opposed to having like the farms around here. Yes, I think so. I don't know why the money's fluctuating. I think something else stopped. Okay, milestone. I already know what that is. Milestone to here has gone up. I'm going to build the one porch stand. New milestone reach again? What am I at? Where's the other one? Oh, for Epona. Oh, where's this? Where you be? Okay, never mind. Oh, it legitimately said it, but I didn't. Brain didn't want to function. But yeah, so Nilfgaard, for the longest time, was a city-state, and there were a bunch of other little city-states around it, like Vicovaro. And Alba wasn't its own city-state. Alba was a river, but at any rate, doesn't matter. And eventually, over time, they decided that, hey, you know what? We are pretty damn powerful. Why don't we start, like, expanding? You know, that's a great idea. And that's what essentially happened. So the Nilfgaardian Empire became the largest on the continent, which is the world of Witcher. That's what they consider it to be, the continent. And pretty much it culminated in them forming dominance over many, many other kingdoms like Nazaire, over, I think it's not Magna, I don't remember what. Nazaire, so Toussaint in Witcher 3 is a nation under the Nilfgaardian Empire, which, fun fact, the ruling Duchess, Anna Henrietta, her family are cousins to the Var Emrys who lead the Nilfgaardian Empire. And they're the ruling family in Nilfgaard. But apart from that, it's interesting how the political situation changes over time, because when Nilfgaard attacked the Northern Realms, there were three big battles, for three big wars between Nilfgaard and the Northern Realms. They won the first one. They got their asses, that's kind of not true. They got their asses handed to them, but still kind of won the first Nilfgaardian war. They completely botched the second one, and the third one is actually left up to you as the player, which is quite interesting. And a little bit of additional bits to follow. And I'm not telling you stuff that is entirely new, okay? Witcher 3 has been out for a long, long time. So if you tell me that you're getting spoilers, I'm just going to look at you with a side eye and be like, excuse you? That's a you problem. So you got to go and like watch or play the games or all that good stuff. But yeah, definitely a very interesting universe to be sure. And the situation in Witcher 3 between the Northern Realms and Nilfgaard is quite precarious because essentially the person that is leading the faction of the Northern Realms is Radovid, which is a character I legitimately despise with a burning passion because I think he's an absolute idiot. And he decided that, hey, I really hate and hated my former sorceress teacher being Philippa Eilhart. I also did hate Sigismund Dijkstra, who was my father's minister of intelligence. So guess what? I'm going to create an entire witch hunting conglomerate and go and try to kill all the witches in the known universe. And that's pretty much it. That is what you are trying to either A, be a part of, or B, try to fight against. And every single time I play Witcher 3, without a doubt, I don't even give a shit. I 100% go and kill him off. I hate him with a passion. I hate Radovid. Always have, always will. Why are we at minus 19? Well, the problem is, who's sick? I don't even know. I swear to God, that's kind of just weird. There was a patch that came out recently. Now I'm going to pivot a little bit over into talking about Lord of the Rings for a second, because there is indeed a mod that is releasing soon for every single one of us to play. There are some content creators that have access to it right now. It is called the Dauntless Days, and I believe I have spoken about it like maybe once or twice before on like either here or there for the channel, and it is something that I want to do for us, in which go ahead and play it on the channel. Probably play as Gondor the first time around. I've watched a couple videos on it, but I'm trying not to spoil myself. Oh, you're lagging, aren't you? Come on. You can do it. I think my game froze. Oh my god. Okay, that was scary. But yeah, it looks really, really cool. And the reason why I just upgraded a whole bunch of the Equites into Patricians is because we need to make more money. And these guys are the ones that are going to give us the money. What are we getting over here? Loungers? All of our stuff is going to be stretched, though. So I'm not surprised. Population, happiness, and all that. Whoa, look at that. Okay, so fire safety, all those. Oh, yeah, we need to also get the resin stuff going. Right, that's also another thing. I feel like I'm kind of all over the place today. I'm going to be getting rid of these Loom Weaveries. I legitimately, like, cannot stand them anymore being here. And I just don't think that they're worthwhile anymore to keep. Because I am bringing in... What are you missing? Well, we have plenty of sandals here, but how the hell do we not have any leather? I think maybe we need to just get another one built up. But yes, I'm planning on playing the Dauntless Days mod for the channel. I do hope it does well, because Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite universes as well. Obviously, world building in that universe is crazy. I've been a huge Lord of the Rings fan for quite some time. It's definitely, like, high up there. I definitely like the Witcher universe a wee bit more. That's the one I tend to gravitate towards more, because obviously it got me through that difficult time in my life. But that is to say, like, the Lord of the Rings universe is absolutely gorgeous. Now, one question I always like to ask people, if you're an avid Lord of the Rings fan, which of the quotes, it could be either be from the book, or it could be from the books, or it could be from the movies, which quote is the one that makes you legitimately shed tears every time you watch it? And do note, you will know that it's coming because you have watched it enough. I will tell you which one it is for me, and I'm going to try not to. I'm thinking about it, and the tears are starting to run. It's when... in the Two Towers, and this is very, very difficult because, in fact, there are two major parts that definitely get me. In the two towers near the end, when Frodo and Sam are in Osgiliath, and look, hey, look, there's a fire. Frodo and Sam are in Osgiliath, and it's under siege by the forces of Gothmog, who is the lieutenant of Minas Morgul, and Sam essentially just saved Frodo from handing the ring over to the Witch King, of whom was flying upon his Fell Beast mount. He looks at him after Frodo's like essentially been possessed a little bit, because obviously the ring's corruption is just getting to him more and more at closer they get to Mordor. And he looks at him and says, "There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for." Like, that quote to me is just, it's so impactful. It's just incredible. Every single one of us wishes we have a friend like Sam. Every single one of us. And there is no way that Frodo could have managed this without Sam. What are we... What? What are you waiting for? The heck? What is happening here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me? There should be no reason why you're staying still. I'm so confused. Okay, that's another bug then. Interesting. Where's the new milestone? Right over here? Okay, whatever. That's really not good. Okay, well, I have to fix that too. I guess maybe if I put in like a trading pier or something over here. In fact, I won't put, well, I want that side for macro population. I guess I'll put one trading pier over here, potentially. At least that's where it needs to go, unless this side will make it look nicer. That side is better, I think. I need more timber really quickly. You see that we're almost getting back up to 4K. Obviously, with upgrading a whole bunch more of these guys into the patricians, it's going to require our goods on the higher end stuff to come through a little bit more stable-wise. And I think we will do that in time. We are working on it for sure. I have stopped the whole mosaics chain, have I not? I believe so. I'm going to get the... building the function yet again. I think I can justify putting it here, right? Yeah, why not? You are ridiculously slow anyway, so 2 minutes to get that out is crazy. But I do want some more mosaics being made, seeing as how I do have the goods coming in. And have you taken a moment to look at this building? It's in fact quite nice, once it's being worked on, of course. Let me see if I can swap it this direction. We're going to tactically ignore the fact that there is a fire that started in Novi. I'm sure everything is fine. Smile. Where are you? What the hell? Isn't there a warehouse up here? Oh no, there isn't a warehouse up here. I lied. Okay, so there are two warehouses right next to each other. Okay, okay. Well, I feel like it's necessary. Unless I upgrade this one even more. No, you know what? You're going to upgrade to the maximum, and we're going to get rid of this one to save on some workforces. Yeah, that's a great idea. Let's see what this looks like when it's being worked on. Oh, look at that. That is the tile you can get from, where is it? Isn't it that one? It's this one, yeah? The solar mosaic? Yeah, there it is. There's that tile right there. Cool, I didn't know that. I never really take a moment to look down at these buildings now. But cool, we have plenty of minerals and stuff, and there's plenty of pigments in here, so I think we should be good to go for quite some time. Okay, did we get over here with the flagship? Why the hell is that an issue? Like, that's really freaking bad. Oh, okay, so now you grabbed it. Where are you even? Okay, so you did bring it. What the hell were you waiting for then? We think money grows on trees in this family? We have to freaking get the charcoal there. Now I'm paranoid. Are any of my other routes having the same issue? They better not, otherwise I'll lose it. I'll actually textbook lose it. Okay, let's see if you pause again. And it can't be that my ship was in the way. It just... Okay, that's really weird. Bear in mind that is a thing then. Okay. Build a trading pier. Did you grab it that... What are you doing? I feel like this ship is just trolling me at this point. Pick up the charcoal. Good. Thank you. You know what you're also going to do? You're going to add a third set, because good lord. Thank you. Unreal. Wait, that's not one of... Now I'm completely emotionally compromised here. I'm emotionally compromised and I'm paranoid. Those are two things that are really dangerous. Two major things. What the hell is... Now you're floating. That's not how the building works. That's not... You know what? You're the one that's getting the charcoal. I don't know what the hell is going on here. You're the one with the charcoal now. Holy crap. Okay, so how fast... What are we at now? 165? So 20% boost on these guys, right? Yeah. You know what would be really funny? If I can get that up to, like, I don't know, 4 seconds. I'm kind of curious. There must be a way for me to find somebody that'll boost these guys even more. Yeah. That's at 99% there. You should be fine if I put this here. There's no way that's... Are you actually kidding? Okay. 100% right back here. Great. Are you gonna... Oh, okay. No. That's gonna be even worse. Move you a little bit down here. Because this one's the special snowflake now. I think I've had too much coffee. That seems to be the problem. We have any specialists here that's worth the damn... Nope. Okay, mountain slot... Wait, I can have a gold mine here? Requirements... Okay, I'm just trying this out for shits and giggles. 5 minutes. That's awful. Okay. We're not doing that. How about we get some marble out of the ground? Yeah, see, because we have a marble deposit, and that's great. Yeah, that's really great. Minute out of here. That'll be fantastic. Okay, so we're going to be starting up the whole mosaic situation yet again. 215 equites. There's a lot of liberty, but I'm okay with having the liberty here, mostly because the towers and such require them. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. Maybe I can build up some more towers today. That's a stone archer tower. Okay, now I have to be a little bit more meticulous. Okay, so methinks this is a good area, right? Yeah. I think my beautification is in the way. Damn it. I'm gonna have a little bit of a zone of control issue. Well, no, not necessarily. It's the little flagstone paving underneath. That's the issue. I think if I get rid of this, then I can put down a tower. No? Really? Oh boy. Okay, so why? It's not overlapping, and it's... I guess I can't... Well, that's the tavern itself. If I move this all one further forward, it'll work, though. Get rid of that. Move you forward. There's a little piece that I can get rid of here. Being extremely meticulous with this. Because I really need to ensure that our place has enough coverage. Yeah, there we go. So now, that stone ballista tower... How far is the archer's range? Is it going to tell me? Or do I have to put it down somewhere? What are you? Your stone archer tower. Where's your effective range? All the way to... Wow. And then you are all the way to where? Oh, that's just another stone archer tower. Stone ballista tower. Okay, so I'm factoring somewhere there. Okay. Essentially, if they land, they get shot to hell. Good. And this one's what? Ballista tower? So I guess I want an archer tower over here. Trying to space them out a little bit between the two. Have decent amount of fire coming from both. This one can be a stone ballista tower. right about here, so I'm gonna get rid of... No, my cypress tree. Okay. And then we're moving further down to here. Don't want it to go on that side. I need it back over here. I'm emotionally compromised right now. I have to get rid of my cypress trees. My only beautification option! I think I'll put a tower back here, though. Because I can't put it up against the wall. I'll put the ballista tower. It's still gonna fire straight down there, so that's insane. Yeah, that's a little bit better. For sure. And the next length has to be over here that we work on. What's this one? That's a stone archer tower? Let's have a stone ballista tower right here, then. And if you're wondering, we will indeed be focusing on the harbor areas as well. It's not only Imperionopolis that we will be protecting. This is the most important settlement of the Imperium here for the time being. However, we will definitely be building up the harbor area to be an additional choke point because there are towers here as well. And I was looking at this area out here. I don't know how to feel about it anymore. I really don't, because I am getting in enough lavender from our other province. So, and our other province being another island. So I'm not entirely certain if I want to keep it going or not. Oh, look at that. I don't have enough weapons. Okay. Well, I need some more weapons, and the only place to get that is Atlantis. There's a lot of weird statements put into one. Yo. Okay, what the problem is? Are you serious? Wait. Oh, yeah, because you don't have a road. There you go. Sorry. But yeah, going back to the Witcher conversation, there is one character in the Witcher universe that I find to be quite intriguing, and his name is Morvan Voris. He's commander of the Alba Division, and lore-wise, he does become emperor after Emir Var Emrys dies in the lore. Now, again, I'm telling you some spoilers, whether you want to hear them or not, because I will tell you, go and like play the games or watch some videos on it, because it's in fact a very, very cool universe, right? Morvan Voris was voice acted by a person of whom I do not know his name, but has one of the most pleasing voices I have ever heard in a video game. And this is even trumping Archibald Blake, okay? You can't top the man initially. A guy that says, oh yes, no, I'm sorry, ah yes, the bright young sapling. For me, that's damn hard. And I'll try to replicate Morvan's voice to the best of my ability. He essentially has, like, I don't know how many different accents put into one. But pretty much he sounds like this. White Wolf, good to see you. Greetings, General. You had no trouble crossing the Ponta, I trust. None. I take it you decided to cross the ford near Banglin. A troubled region still. Radovid in the west. But he will not succeed. Not until the princess becomes empress and we bring order to the area. He just, I don't know, he's got such a freaking badass voice, man. I don't know if you guys are even liking the Witcher conversation at all. It really depends. Some people just like to focus on what I'm doing here in-game, but I like to mix it up with a commentary. And if you're new here, now you'll understand that. So 60 there. But yeah, he's got a really cool voice. I can't do it properly and give it proper justice because it's so epic. But he really does have a very, very aesthetically pleasing voice. All you need to do is just like go type in Morvan Voris and you'll be able to find any video from Witcher 3 with the guy. And when I first heard his voice way back, I was like, damn, that's so cool. So naturally, I did try a little bit to practice, not like it was going to be worth a damn. I kind of try it from time to time to, practice different voices just in the event that later on I am capable of expanding the repertoire and getting into another dream of mine, which is to become a voice actor. And for him, he's a very interesting character. Now, going into the lore for a moment, Morvan Voris was the commander of the Alba Division in the Third Nilfgaardian War, and his family is they're essentially cousins to the Var Emrys, and again, Var Emrys being the ruling family of Nilfgaard, the ones who converted it from a city-state into... I'm foggy on the details, whether it was in fact a kingdom at one point. I think it was, but Torres Var Emrys, which is Emir's grandfather, yeah, he was the one that officially founded the Nilfgaardian Empire. So the Vorus family, I guess the best way of describing them being like a cadet branch of the Var Emrys. So that's one way of describing them. Where's my flagship? You need to go over to Atlantis. We need weapons. And lore-wise, he is the one that takes the Imperial throne after Emir passes away, because lore-wise, and I know I'm saying lore-wise quite a bunch, I'm sorry. What essentially happens is Emir dies without fathering any children. I say that in air quotes because we all know, if you're a Witcher fan, that Ciri is his daughter. So essentially, she would have been the one to inherit the Imperial throne after Emir. But in the story, you have two choices. You can either bring Ciri to the Emperor for him to officially meet her, or he'll never meet her, and there's this whole, like, going down a rabbit hole type situation in which he finds a girl that's, like, almost exactly a lookalike of Ciri and then marries her. It's kind of weird. But at any rate, they don't have children. That's pretty much the long and short of it. So Morvran's father kind of does a little bit of a political, reach around, and essentially makes it possible for Morvran to become the Emperor of Nilfgaard following Emir. And he wasn't bad, but he wasn't great either. Essentially, he was able to keep a lot of the policies going, but he was much more of a shrewd emperor. And the guy who succeeded him, being Jan Calve, was a military leader, another military leader, who held the title of the commander of the Magna Division, which is also really, really prominent. But the Alba Division of the Nilfgaardian Empire was considered to be one of the most effective. They were heavy cavalry, so they would always be, like, right in the... mostly with scouting and, hunting down the dissidents to the Empire type deal. So, very, very interesting character altogether. The Magna Division was also a pretty good one. They're mostly an infantry division, but they were on the border with Nilfgaard and another nation to their east. And somehow all these guys were related to each other. But I mean, that's besides the point. So when you get into like medieval dynasties, which in this particular situation, Witcher is really, really like set in a world that's medieval. You do see a lot of the families that are mixing in with one another, and you'd be like, oh, okay, so the Duchess of Toussaint is the cousin of the Var Emrys, and then, what's his nut? Morvan Vorus is the, I don't know, cousin of Var Emrys too. So yeah, you just see how they kind of mix and match. Now this just make me want to play Crusader Kings. That was also an idea to put it on the channel, so I'm essentially talking about other ideas for this channel. How much charcoal do we have here? 75? We need to increase charcoal production or make it faster. We need to just upgrade a bunch more of these guys to the plebeians, and that'll increase our devotion meter to Mars, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I can build a temple here. It's not terrible. I can do it. Do I want to do it? Not really. I don't know where this voice coming from, but it is. Okay, change up all the house skins. I love this skin. I don't know why. I had a thought for, like, infantry and different units in this game. Imagine if you could put... I've been thinking about this. I'm sorry, I'm backtracking a little bit. Imagine if you could put Witcher units in Anno 117. I feel like it would kind of work. You can have an entire Witcher mod devoted into Anno 117, honestly. I could see it. There's a legit unit for the Northern Realms. I don't remember. I think they're part of the Redanians, but they are, and I have to say this for historical accuracy, they are called the Poor Fucking Infantry. I want to recruit poor fucking infantry in this game. Make it happen. And fun fact, the PFS, I'm sorry, the PFI, that's what they're called, their acronym, the poor fucking infantry, were capable of holding back the entire Empire of Nilfgaard in the Second War, leading to their absolute spanking. They're also a Gwent card, by the way. You should go look them up. It's kind of funny. It's one of the first cards you can get in Witcher 3, too. As well as if you play the Gwent standalone, you can also get the poor fucking infantry. It's so funny. What's this tower? Archer tower? Okay, yeah, we want Ballista right here. Ballista tower here. Archer tower here. There's a cheese tactic you guys can pull. If you're planning on making a fortress of any kind, you do notice that we have a radius in between these towers, which are meant to be like, I don't know why the rationale is there, but nevertheless it is. But there's another thing you can do. You can put a whole bunch of these gates next to each other, and you will have a constant stream of archer fire, like no tomorrow. I'm just most sort of doing this for, like, roleplay purposes. Yeah, that tower can go here, and we can have a stone... Do I want a ballista tower here? No, I kind of want to mix and match. Yeah. There we go. There we go. So, what's this one? That's the Charcaol route? Great. I think I want the repair crane to go into the Bay of Rantius instead. But I need to find a better spot for it. Please don't float, like, random. Okay. Great. Because there's an issue with this as well. I don't know if it's been fit. Yeah, see, look, the base is gone. I think we just are not providing everything to the patricians. Yeah, something's going up and down. It's the loungers. I'm just going to pause it. We also need to get in the hand mirrors. We need to start making that. I don't know why it's never maxed out. And obviously the chariots and the standing lairs. Wait, have I brought in enough chariots for these people? I might have stopped it. Look at the gold! Oh boy! Yeah, hell yeah! Let's do this. I got gold here, buddy. I really hope you guys understood my Austin Powers gold member reference. Okay, 2 more goldsmiths, please. We are going to maximize the gold. Yeah. Should we also work on that Sandarak today? Are you guys maxed out? What's happening? Yeah, I mean, you guys are almost like... I think I'm going to need another ship on this route eventually, but right now I think it's totally fine. This could last us for so long, too. And if I need more room, I can just delete these farms and bring what I need from Arcadia. Okie dokie. Let's get the Sandarak out here because we need more of this for sure. And it will look nice in due time. Let's put one over here. Okay. 120 of these. Wow. Look at that. I pull Owen Wilson out of nowhere. Wow. Claire's mom let me touch her hooters. I haven't watched Wedding Crashers in years. I don't even know what the hell that was. Funny movie. Interesting movie. I want a road to go through there because I think we can fit another one of these nurseries back here. It'll be interesting if I can. Let's see. A little bit of space there. It didn't really work out as I wanted it to. That's 33. Ooh, this is gonna be spicy. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Yes. Excellent. Ooh, that's awesome. Wow, that was gonna go down the wrong pipe. Unbelievable. I caught it just in time. Star Wars is also a universe that I kind of default to quite a lot, but you guys already knew that. The main thing with Star Wars for me is, though, I have to kind of be in a particular mood in order to, like, really enjoy it. And recently, I haven't really been focusing too much on Star Wars. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit tapped out at the moment. I know that does sound a little bit of heresy, but that is indeed the case. I do like to transition in between different types of fantasy genres and universes just to keep my, broaden the horizons type deal. And for right now, Star Wars just isn't on my immediate list of stuff to go and just either listen to podcasts or stories about. It will eventually come back into that like main thing, because one thing about me is I like to cycle in between a couple of different universes just to make sure I never get bored of one or get too overly bored of one. I think that's a better way of saying it. So right now, Star Wars is currently on that particular side. But at the same time, like, I will still talk about Star Wars. I know, like, probably way more than the average man should about Star Wars. But same goes for Witcher and Elder Scrolls and all that good stuff. This place is looking a lot nicer now. How many did we have? We have 5 now. And they are, unfortunately, a slow production chain. So, can I upgrade this one once? Thank you. Yeah, minute 30 is just meh. Gonna need another ship to bring all of this. I think I'll have a small one here, civilian one for this. Yeah, that'll be 2. Yep, that's totally fine. I'm okay with this. Oh, hell. What? Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, let's start working on this main harbor too. I need to get some of the trading piers here. Do we have enough depots? We only have 1 depot in Imperianopolis? That's bad. That's real bad. I'll put the depot here because it kind of looks like a little market area. You know? It looks really cool. And there's obviously people walking in between it, so I guess that makes a lot of sense. So there's 269 giggity of the charcoal in here, so thank the gods we got that sorted. Okay, trading pier. Again, this has to look nice. Got 1 here. 1 right here. We could put 1 forward here and 1 like right about here. Yeah. Okay, now the real test comes in when you put down the keys like this. Okay, and we are going to have a little spot in which these 2 are connected up. And obviously back here as well. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, my game is doing really weird things today. There was a patch, so maybe that's the reason? What is going on here? Oh, what the Okay. Alright. Look. Oh, hell. Okay, can we please? Maybe I get rid of this. There's so many fires that these idiots cause. It's unbelievable. Where's my money going now? Start off at like 4K. Now we're back down. Obviously, I did put a bunch into other things, but what are you missing? What a problem. Plebeians. Somewhere plebeians are going down. Don't even know. They're not here. Wait. Did I see ruins somewhere? Oh, yeah. It's just a little uprising again. Totally common for us. Speaking of uprisings and anything violent, how come I haven't had anything happen on Imperianopolis for some time? I don't appreciate this. Frequency in 11 hours. So I'm pretty certain I've been kind of hastening the process to get more of this. I need more. I need more violent uprisings, please. Wait. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be a little bit awkward, but why don't I just like link this all up? I'll tell you why I'm not, probably because it'll look weird with an opening right there. Yeah. I wish this was a feature that they had fixed with 117, is that you could go up until the wall or like a cliff face like that. It doesn't make sense that you have this spot open. I would love to be able to blend like my keys right into that rock face, but it's not gonna happen. It's just not going to happen. And the reason why I'm doing this is so I can get a couple of these towers and such. So this is going to be an additional choke point if, you know, it is attacked, which it more than likely would be. I feel like I want to have a stone ballista tower right here. And a stone ballista tower. Is this even? Let me take it from this way. It's right up to here. Okay, so another stone ballista tower right here. Okay, why are we at -9 on a plebeian workforce in this city? That is not supposed to happen. This, I get it. This 100% I understand. But fix this, fix that, fix that. Yeah, can we have this building burned down already? Yeah, it looks nice. I think I have to look at this some more. I might just face this inward. Okay, what happened to all the plebeians? I don't understand what happened to the plebeians. Oh, that's what happened to the plebeians. They're sick. At least right there. 211 of the equites, but I didn't want to downgrade any of them up there. There might be, like, some military squads or something that is taking up the plebeian workforces, but I don't think in the grand scheme of things that's the issue, right? I'm going to move this. I'm going to fix it up. It's going to face like this instead. It was a good concept on paper, but execution, not so much. Okay, what's going on here? And that. All right. And we're going to have to get the key linked up to this one now for total immersion. Great. Okay, so those two are not going to be the only ones in the Bay Area here. We're also going to have some of the other towers. So stone archer tower can be right here. And a stone archer tower can hopefully be around here. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, because of that tower back there. Wait, no. I can put one here. I can put one here. That's, in fact, a really good area. What the crap is this? Holy, unbelievable. Can you get down here? There's no way. All right. Okay. Oh, I understand. I get it. I'm the idiot. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get rid of or fix up this whole spot to get another fire crew, because this is just crazy. They're having a little bit too much fun praying to Mars these days, and he also enjoys the senseless destruction that results from something like this, so that's all gonna go away. Yeah, the game today, no good. What the crap was that? There. And seeing as how this thing's already destroyed, get rid of it and build a road on this side. Okay, seriously? Thank you. Build a road on this side. So you can hopefully go through the building to the other side. Excellent. Good. We're big thinking. And we're going to put out the fire for the tavern. Yeah, because it's probably because the tavern need isn't being provided to them. That's why I lost out on population, right? We're out of lard? No, they're just taking forever to bring the lard in. Somehow, this one was destroyed too. Okay. Just like how somehow Palpatine returned. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. Holy crap, please put this out. I'm legitimately going to fast forward so this is going to happen. But at least we got the whole charcoal situation sorted. Now we won't ever have to have that pop up later on. Okay. Thank the gods. It's all done. Ooh-wee. I'm curious. Okay, nearby units are helping restore this building faster, which is kind of cool. Oh, did I pause? Oh, whoops, sorry. This little bit over here. Need to have a better road. The -11 is a problem. There's a lot of these towers. You can't change the workforces on the towers, can you? Well, yeah, that's where the population is going towards. Yeah, the towers and The plebeians too are also doing the same. Yeah. Okay, there must be some units that are set for Imperianopolis that shouldn't be anymore. Bane of Goliath. Oh yeah, I can't do that when they're... Yeah, so that's 26 on the Liberty. Can you go to... How about to Novi? Is that possible? How much does Novi have? 116. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you're still at minus 11 even with that change? Really? What about you? Not as much. The gladiators are the ones that have the most workforces tied behind Imperianopolis. So change the workforce to Novi. Okay, that brought it back up. Okay, and we are going to encamp them yet again. Not sure where the money went, but all these towers and such are expensive, so we are working on... What the crap was that? I heard something just get repaired. Oh, up here? Is that what's happening? Here, I'll help you. Because I can't wait anymore. More than likely, I'm going to get rid of these lavender growers. I know it looks pretty out here, but if I want an increased population size here and later on to probably link up this side with another wall section, I'm going to have to get rid of them. I'm going to unfortunately have to get rid of them. They looked very nice, and same over here. I really have to take a look and see what's going on. Because this used to be the spot for a particular building. Oh, that's all at 270. There we go. It was for the loom weavery. Okay, so... Oh, right. Did we get that little ship built? Yeah, we did. Balanced Omens. Oh, okay. Interesting name. From Durham, you're going to bring the Sandarak, please, which are at 33. Excellent. All the way to the capital. Okay, now hopefully we won't run into another issue. So it seems like they fixed some of the bugs, but now there's new ones, which is... that's great. Then the apiaries, I don't know how many honeycombs are coming out. What the crap? I'm kind of putting my hands up here. Well, no, I shouldn't. I'll tell you why. Because there's these guys that are using plebeian workforces that need to stop. What are these? That's charcoal. Yeah. Okay. So, right. But we're still getting a decent amount of wine out of here, aren't we? Yeah, there's still a decent amount of wine. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, people be sick. I got it. Don't worry. I'll figure it out. Nope, that's the wrong building. See yourself to the Medicus. Good to know that that route is also doing wonders for us. Like, a lot of these things from Lux Renata, just passive trade. What the crap? Everywhere I'm looking, there's some sort of ruin. I'm pointing my finger at the screen, and I've had enough of your BS today, game. I legitimately have had enough of your BS. What is this? Limestone quarry? Good. It's all tapped out. Okay, so we're going to bring in some more of the Sandarak wood from here. Look, there are more ruins! Cease! Oh, you need a better road. Sorry. There you go. My bad. Is there a warehouse up here? Or are they just using this down here? I think they're just using that down there, aren't they? How the hell? Oh, yeah, because the porridge stand can probably make it. Yeah, that's big brain. I kind of want to make that have one more... So I can guarantee that I won't lose out on this. I'm going to build it on this side, maybe up in this corner. There is that mine, which I can utilize. Let me build a road first. Yeah, that should be right up along the mountain mine itself. Okay. I feel like I just have been all over the place today, so I do apologize about that. I feel like I'm way too hyper for my own good. No, it's not fully connected, so that's good to know. 86. I don't think there's a empty spot there, but this is gonna look okay-ish. 120. Yeah, there we go. So once that ship arrives, it'll be able to collect enough and then take it down to the capital. Don't have enough to upgrade that one. Where the hell did my flagship even go? Oh, you're over here. Great. Hey, I need some more timber over there. Timber and I don't think necessarily tiles. Hold up. No, tiles were good. We need some more concrete because I want to pave those roads. And those kind of getting expensive, but this is all for the good of the realm. Okay, and that small ship should be on the way. Is that you? No. Well, it's one of them. It's one of them for sure. At any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Again, I do apologize if I was a little bit all over the place, but, you know, that's just me. I like to be quirky, weird. Commentary never, ever going to be the same as the previous episodes. We like to mix and match things here. So, hope you guys enjoy the episode. Have a great rest of your day. Please consider like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rentins.